Okay, welcome back, everybody. This is Thor with the Game Design Lexicon. We are playing Phantasie for the Commodore 64. Welcome back, everybody. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day today. We just got done making our party. Like I estimated, it took us the entire 30-minute block just to make our party here. So let's save our game. Yes. Give everybody equal shares because we're about equality here. Let it save, and then once it saves, I'll do my second save state. I guess I should use the warp button when necessary. Let's see. Desktop, Phantasie, save number 2. And let's go do some leveling. How about that? Armory, what does the Mystic have to say? Score 0, novice adventurers. Of course we are novice adventurers. Now let's leave town. Now let's go ahead and give this a nice little warp to get it to moving a little bit better. There we go. So here's our characters now. The town of Pendragon, enter. No, because we're going to wander around. Now, I think that's down there an inn, maybe? A few things you'll notice. Time lag. Let's keep that at 5 for now. I think we're probably going to want to speed that up, because that's what causes the game to run faster or slower. Use potion, inspect a member. I can look at my guys. And, while the graphics are just radically different, my guess is that the game was developed on the 16-bit systems and then back-ported. I could be wrong. But because the graphics are so radically different, that would be my assumption, is that they ported the systems over to the 16-bit with the first one and then probably developed it on the 16-bit and back-ported it. Could be, anyway. Who knows? So here we go. Party, you'll notice a few things. I now have a full display of my entire party, telling me how everybody's doing, their magic points, their hit points, which I didn't notice my thief was pretty wimpy, actually. People are going to die, so we do have our save. What do we got here? The Pendragon Town Archives. So this is a dungeon. Let's enter into the dungeon and see how that works. Now, you probably noticed upon boot up that it did tell me to insert a dungeon disc, and it hasn't had me swap since. So I'm kind of wondering about that. I'm wondering how that's going to work. In the other one, I was constantly swapping between the boot and the dungeon disc. This one here, so far it's only had me switch once. And I pre-made that disc before the stream. I went into the utility disc, which is the second disc, booted from it, and then created a dungeon disc, which took a decent amount of time if it wasn't for the acceleration, right? Okay, so here's what the new dungeon maps look like. You'll notice it is higher resolution, which it would have to be, or should I, not necessarily higher resolution, but less detail on it. It's tinier, so more is supported with a smaller area because it has to make room for that enormous party display, which is a little bit overdone. They could have done that with something smaller anyway. Nope, we're not going to take the exit. We are going to move away. Of course, with what the dungeons used to display, I don't really think it's as big of a deal because it's not like it was displaying a whole bunch. The only difference is in the old game, it was using a full character map, so one character per square, while this one is using a graphical map, and it causes it to be a little smaller. So what do we got here? We have wild dogs and rangers. Let's go ahead and give it a fight. 1. So Bolshi's gonna thrust. This is kind of weird how it does this. So this is a little different than the last one. Thrust. He is going to 9 other. he is going to move... Oh, wait a second. These are probably already in the middle. So let's redo. 9. We want him to be forward thrust. 9 forward thrust. 9 middle thrust. 9 middle thrust. And you'll notice that I'm moving my guys into different positions in my lineup, which will help them. It'll keep them from hitting as much, but it also prevent them from being hit as much, right? So 9 back thrust, which rank 2. 9 back thrust. So nope, don't want to redo. So let's see how we go here. Looks like the Ranger cast and hit... Who did he hit for 5 points of damage? Oh shit, Sickle, one of the priests. So looks like Hammer's already lost a leg. So let's go ahead and reload here. Oh, that made my music skip. Maybe we should do some encounters on the main map before going into the dungeon. Get everybody at least leveled once. Let's see. Time lag 0. Do we get any encounters? There we go. Monsters approach at night. Hammer's on watch, which means I guess everyone's asleep. So 9 forward 1. Oh, wait a second. Oh shit, he's the only person. That means, oh god. Removed Pinko's head. Removed Lefty's lower torso. Wizzy got both of his legs removed. Wow, this is brutal, dude. So let's go ahead and reload again. Wow, dude. Yeah, this is brutal. I wonder if I'm going to have to not save scum and actually just deal with it like I would in the olden days. Let's go ahead and go into the archives, I guess. Because we got people losing limbs left and right, which is not good. No, don't take the exit. Boink. Clean marble hallway. Time lag 0 delay, right? So here's our large stone room with 4 wooden doors. Marksy picked the lock. Our wizard, of course. A sign reads, warning, danger lies beyond. Well, let's back it up then. What we want to do is we want to get some encounters so we can level our guys. Damp, dark stone passage. Oh, here we go. Fight. So these guys are already in the front. So let's thrust, thrust. Let's 9 middle thrust. 9 middle thrust. 9 back thrust. Rank 2. 9 back thrust. No, we don't want to redo. Oh, the delay actually makes it go really quick. I think I might want to change that. So I can kind of see what's going on with the combat a little bit better. Nobody got hit, which was good. I'm wondering if I shouldn't just save scum the shit out of the game. Just at least on the first few levels, because my guys are going to get owned. 9? 4 time lag? Let's change that to 5, I guess. Thrust, 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 thrust. How about bow? 2. 2? Bow? Oh, that's cool. They got a little bow thing. Monster missed. Party slowed. Not like you can really slow us down anymore. Pinko swings. So these guys are already getting wounded. They haven't wounded my guys at all, though. So fight, thrust, 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 thrust. 2, let's have him cast 6. Fire Flash at rank 1. No. Bonk. So it even tells what location you're hitting them in, which is really awesome. Oh, shit. They just killed Pinko in one hit. So yeah, no wonder why I didn't play this one game a lot. This is just brutal. Like, I don't even know how I'm going to survive. It's so brutal. Because that guy just killed my guy in one hit. So, okay, well, that presents an issue. That presents an issue that I'm going to have to learn how to deal with. And I don't know if I'm just going to save scum the shit out of it at the beginning, which I probably will end up doing. What do we got here? Orcs. So I tell you what, let's save scum here. Phantasie 3. And then, let's see, fight, 9, let's see, time lag, 5, thrust, 9 middle thrust, 9 middle thrust, 9 back thrust, 2, 9 back thrust. No, I should have probably cast a spell. Missed. Damaged. Missed. So, looks like only one person got hit. No damage at all. So I am going to be a vegetable here, and I am going to save again. 3, 4. Fight. Thrust. 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 Cast. Oh, 2. Rank 2. I always forget about that. Cast. Fire Flash. Rank 1. No. Missed. 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 They all got to attack before I got to attack. Dude, that did not kill him. That did 8 points of damage. Jeez. Okay, killed. So let us save scum again. Because I have a feeling we're going to have to do that until we're at least 2nd or 3rd level. Because this is brutal. This is brutal. Like I said, I'm starting to kind of recall why I didn't play this one as much as the others. Thrust, 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 2, thrust. New. Death. Missed. Oh, broke his arm. So Boink removed his head, which is awesome. And then we got one more. And with any luck, we got enough XP to level, but I doubt it. Oh, shit. God dang it. Okay, so we get to reload there. I should have saved the game. Thrust, thrust, thrust. Looks like there is a bit of a delay in the game. Which rank 2? How much mana does he have? Yeah, let's go ahead and cast another spell. Fire Flash, rank 1. No. Ponk. Only 2 points of damage. Just broke his torso. Nice. So, did a lot better that turn. Fight. So, thrust, 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 thrust. 6. Fire Flash. No. So I guess one of the keys is we want to make sure that we are using our spells regularly. Bonk. So we just got 20 gold and 72 XP. So let's hit the town. Shares 1 across. I seriously doubt I leveled. Let's go to the inn. Everyone's magic increased. That's nice. And then guild. Let's see. Training 1. 428 XP to next level. Oh my god, dude. Train 2, 528, 528, 528, 328, and 728. That is, well, so I'm definitely starting to learn why I didn't play this one as much. It is definitely more brutal than the first two. Getting to that first level, like in the previous game, which I wouldn't have had the ability to save scum in, or in this game, that is, when I played it previously, you know, back in the day, I wouldn't have been able to save scum like I'm doing, which is going to save me time in the long run, because I won't have to keep going back to the inn and recreating party members until my priests get high enough level. Unfortunately, in early game, what that's going to cause is it's going to cause me to have a ton of save scum points, which, you know, not too big of a deal, but still kind of a pain in the butt. So let's do Phantasie 6. And I mean, you saw those creatures, they barely gave me a tenth of what I needed to level, and they were pretty difficult. Loading's a little excessive too. So let's go along the path and encounter. I'm surprised, which means I'm probably going to end up having to reload, assuming they miss across the board, or assuming they don't miss across the board. Thrust, 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 rank 2, cast a spell, fire flash, rank 2, don't redo. Punk. That only did 1 point of damage. Ouch. Oh, cheek. He broke my arm. He broke my arm. Should I reload? That is the question. I didn't save scum, unfortunately. And I probably should have. I don't know if I can heal that break. Let me double check the manual, see what the healing spells do. Because each level of healing spell, like, I have to have level 2 to cure a break. So, I'm probably going to want to reload. Otherwise, the guy's just going to be heading around with a friggin' broken arm everywhere. So, let's do that. Bonk. So, yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of save scumming, unfortunately. Just the way that it is. Shit. And I'm not going to be able to flee. Yep. Wow, this game is fucking brutal, dude. Let me save over that one previous save. That way it'll spare me the loading time each time. Now, what I want to do is I just kind of want to grind XP here. Even though, probably not a good idea to do it outside if it ages my characters. Come on, load, load. At least I don't have to sit and swap discs every couple seconds, which is really fucking annoying. Every time I go in and out of a dungeon. Lefty hears monsters. Go back. No. Just 2 wolves. Shouldn't be too bad. Thrust, 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 thrust. Spell, fire flash. No. Missed. Broke its leg. Killed it. Hey! Not bad. I'm going to waste another spell, though. So, yeah, using my mage this game is going to be more important, apparently. And there we go. Oh, why am I missing? There's nobody else there to hit. 54 experience, that's not bad. That's per character, too. So, let's go ahead and give us another save. So, we're already up to save 7. And did anyone get wounded? I don't think anyone got wounded, huh? No, not yet. So let's see if we can just kind of game the system here. Now, one of the things about this game that I'm already noticing, which is really awesome, is that it's just well more responsive. Like, I don't have to hit a key and then wait. So whatever they did with the game engine, it's well more optimized than the previous one. I wonder if it's going to make me save the... I wonder why I'm not getting any random encounters, which is really weird. There's an exit here. Will you take it? Yes. Yes, save the dungeon map. And I don't think the XP that I've gotten so far is going to be able to level me. Okay. 11111. 54 XP. Save game, yes. Oh man, it's so not. Yeah, I would say I'm almost positive that they redeveloped this from the ground up, meaning that they probably redeveloped it from the 16-bit port. Because I mean, it's more responsive. I don't have to switch discs constantly. Things like game saves and everything. Man, it's so much nicer. Other than the fact that the game is obviously extremely brutal. So let's rest. Everybody's magic increases, which is not a bad thing. Let's go ahead and leave town before we save. And then we'll save right as soon as we get out on the map. No. Okay, and that is save number 8. Let's go back to the archive. Let's see if we can get some random encounters in here, which is really what we need more than anything at this point. And I don't want to do it on the main map, so... Not if it's going to age us. Nice. Fight. Thrust. 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 Cast. Fire Flash. No. Monster missed. Cast. What did they cast? Oh shit, he just hit Bolshi for 10 points. Luckily he didn't wound anything. So if they don't wound anything and all I have is heal 1, then I have a good chance of recovering from it, right? 6 cast, heal 1 on 1. Thrust, thrust, 6, 1. No. Oh, that's that. Reload. I probably should, yeah, this game is so much more responsive than the previous one. No wonder why they put the time lag on it. You kind of need it. Oh, shit. These guys are probably going to whoop my ass. No. Oh, I guess they're not very powerful? Well, maybe they're just what I needed. Oh. 5 points of damage on Bolshi, but he didn't wound anything. So, fight, thrust, thrust, cast, heal, Bolshi, thrust, thrust, which rank 2, and let's just thrust with him. I'm not going to waste a spell, since they're almost dead. Oh. Looks like they hit hammer now for a decent amount of damage. So thrust, 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 spell, heal, hammer, thrust, thrust. I guess I should have casted that other Fire Flash spell. Missed? Come on, stop missing, everybody. There we go. So 101 XP for that group, so that's even better. So, and we got a heal potion 3. Robes, nice. So let's go ahead and give ourselves a nice little save scum there, because we just pretty much advanced ourselves a little bit more. We're already on number 9? Number 9. Ooh. That's not good. Thank God I just saved. Thrust. 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 Should I do another heal on hammer? Yeah, let's do that. Heal, hammer, thrust, rank 2, cast, fire flash, rank 2, and let's go. Ponk. That needs to do more damage. Ponk. Injured. Oh shit, somebody just got a leg broken. Back to the save then. That's a shame. No. I think we're good. Oh, there we go. Fight. Let's go ahead and save at the beginning of this so we can still retain the encounter if we end up getting our butt whooped. But we can still back up if we need to. Heal hammer, rank 2, cast a fire flash. Should we cast fire flash or quick? Let's do quickness. See if that does any good. I don't think I use that spell very often. In the last one anyway. Okay, so fight. 3. So thrust, thrust. They're still thrusting. Thrust, thrust, rank 1. Let's have him go ahead and continue with the fire flashes. At least the monsters are missing. I probably should be saving it in between rounds, but eh. Thrust, 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 thrust. It's weird that they, so that's another weird thing about this one, that it kind of went backwards in the idea that, so this one's all keyboard driven, it's all numbers, while if you do the Amiga, it's all mouse driven. And then the previous games, Phantasy 1 and Phantasy 2, were both either joystick or mouse driven. So it all used menuing systems that had the ability to be mouse driven, which this one doesn't look like it has. Nice. Everybody has to miss after they're all dead. 52 XP. Let's keep those items. I don't know if they're better than what I have, but let's go ahead and save our game since we got a little bit more XP. We probably want to head back. Let's save 11. Probably want to head back and heal. I mean, I guess we're still not doing horrible. But, yeah, let's go ahead. Save dungeon map, yes. Nope, don't go in the archives. Yeah, man, it's so much more responsive, like moving around the top level map. I mean, you saw how quickly I was able to move like 3 squares. In the last one, 3 squares would have taken me like 10 times that amount of time. So that's interesting. That's interesting. Oh, here we go. So we can give them to a party member. Let's see, let's give Bolshi the heal potion. So everybody pretty much has all these. And I can sell on this screen, which is awesome. So sell, sell, sell. Much better inventory management than the previous game. Much better. Despite the combat being extremely brutal. Guild train 1. 221, and he was one of the low ones. How about the thief? 121. So we got a few more combats before we level. Oh no, nobody. Exit, save game. There we go. That's what I wanted. Oop. Okay. And let's leave, or wait a second, hit the N. Get some magic increasing. Let's leave town before we save our game here. And that's a break. This is Thorn with the Game Design Lexicon. We are currently playing Phantasie for the Commodore 64. Wonderful 8-bit strategic simulation CRPG from the mid to late 80s. If you like our content, make sure you give us a follow down below here on Twitch, where we do stream currently Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, noon p.m. till 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's GMT -6. You can also catch our pre-recorded videos, basically rebroadcasts of these over on YouTube. Just hit the subscribe and the alert button to know we're coming out with new videos, which is every day. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and take a short music break. I'm going to wash out my coffee cup, hit the bathroom, maybe grab some water, and I will be right back.